students and teachers how they can modify some settings in their calendar that will make their setup a little bit easier as they start to work within the school year with Outlook. So as you know, your calendar and your mail are now in one place. You no longer have to go to calendar.google.com or mail.google.com in order to access your mail and your calendar individually. So there's the two different tabs. You can go to calendar on the top left, or you can also go to your mail. So I need to help you with a couple of settings, and the first thing is to import the calendar so that you can see which day it is within your school calendar. The school usually pushes out teaching schedules and also your learning schedules out to students and faculty respectively. That'll happen when subject selections end, and we'll process those through IT. But to get into our settings, the first thing we need to do is to make sure that we are in the correct time zone. So we go to our settings, which is the cog on the top right. We go to calendar, and then we can see here that we want to make sure that we are in the UTC +8, so the Beijing, Hong Kong time zone, and we can add that in. This will automatically change as long as you have this selected when you travel. So if you travel, all of your dates will show in the local time zone, and we can make sure that we can modify that. So that's the first thing that everyone needs to do when they first come to HKS or when we first transition over to Microsoft. We then need to make sure that we have access to the correct calendar so that you can see all of the different dates and days. So in order to do that, we go to our calendar. So I'm working within my browser here. I'm going to go to add calendar, and then from directory, I'm going to select my account, and then I can search for the calendar which I need to find. So I'm going to look for HS community, and then I can find that calendar. And I can choose where I want it to go within my subsection. So here I've got on the left-hand column, there's my calendars, other calendars, and people. I'm going to choose other calendars, and then I'm going to add that in. Another useful calendar you might want to add is HS Athletics League. This one will give you all game times and trainings for different sports. And again, I'm going to select other calendars and select add. Okay, so those are both being imported into my calendar. I can turn them on and off. So I can turn off my employee calendar, I can turn off my community calendar, and I can also look at other divisions as well if you're working from another division. So that's basically the couple of things that we need to do with our calendar when we get up and running with Microsoft. If you have any problems, make sure you drop down to the help desk, which is at the back of the library on the 4th floor.